Hello, this is Cameron Rasmussen for GuitarControl.com. So guys, today we're going to be talking about non-diatonic modes. Now, as we've discussed in earlier videos, a mode is a scale that's within another scale when you rearrange the order of tones and semitones and start and end on a different note than the one that you began with. So the modes that we've covered so far in previous videos were diatonic modes, modes that come from the major scale. Today we're going to be covering modes that are not diatonic, such as modes that come from the harmonic minor scale. So we are going to be using the key of A flat minor for these examples, and we're going to be starting with the first mode, harmonic minor, in A flat. Second mode is Locrian natural 6, and it goes like this. The third mode is Ionian sharp 5, and that sounds like this. The fourth mode is called Dorian Sharp 4, and it sounds like this. The fifth mode is called Phrygian dominant, and it is the most commonly used mode of harmonic minor. The sixth mode is called Lydian sharp 2, and that one goes like this. The last mode from the seventh is sometimes referred to as the diminished scale, but it is not in the traditional sense like a whole half or half whole diminished scale. Sounds like this. So out of all the scales and modes I showed you today, there are two that you should definitely have under your belt. And the first one is the harmonic minor scale from the root. It's very widely used through lots of kinds of metal, like shred metal and neoclassical metal, because it gives you the more classical, baroque sounding side of metal. So if I had a groove like this in A flat, I could just use the scale however I wanted, implying that natural 7 on the groove, like this. And I was just randomly choosing little licks in harmonic minor, and it fits. So the second scale that you should know, as I said before, is the Phrygian dominant scale. Now, it's very widely used in metal as well as jazz, and this is because that when you take the arpeggio that's built from it, using the root, third, fifth, and flat 7th of this, you get a dominant 7th chord. So in this case, you would get E7. And if you use the rest of the notes from the scale, you get flat 9 and flat 13 from this scale. And these are nice tensions to add on a dominant 7th chord when you're using it and you're improvising. So if I just had some kind of groove on E7, and that was all using Phrygian dominant. Alright guys, so this has been a quick lesson in non-diatonic modes in harmonic minor. And these are good modes to use because they give you new flavors and sounds when you're improvising and even composing your own stuff that isn't as widely heard by people. So if you learn them, they won't let you down. Please click the link in the video description if you'd like to see the tab for the examples I showed you today, and I'll see you next time.